Hello Survivor, AwakenFirsto here, and in today developer feedback. There's a lot of things to talk about and it's mind blowing. Alright, so we will go over the dev note here, and then it's a lot of big discussion. Okay, so we might have to make the video separately for some of these things, but okay, so what we need to know now is the capital clash is 12 hours, which is a long time and feel exhausting, right? If you haven't played the game, it used to be 24 hours, guys, so it went down to 12. Okay, so people still saying it's not like, it's still a long time for 12 hours, right? And you have to hold it for 6 hours. So they're thinking of moving it lower, shorten it to 8 hours. Okay, 8 hours, man. I don't know what your time zone is. My time zone is West Coast. So basically the capital start at 3 a.m. Okay, and it's end at 3 p.m. so 12 hours, right? So usually I would live stream about 9 a.m. So that's pretty much like where it's about to end, or is it gonna continue, right? However, if this have shortened it down to 8 hours, the occupancy is not gonna be 6 hours anymore. It's gonna be 4 hours. So basically it's gonna be 3 a.m. to by like 7 a.m. it's already over, and that's when I usually get up, like 7 a.m. To play on SVS or something. Sometime maybe earlier, sometime later, depends on. But what would that mean for some of us? Basically you will wake up, the capital already over, or you know, it will be almost impossible to gain point, and that would take a lot of a West Coast player for the American to compete in the SBS. So leave a comment down below, because I mean I'm gonna see a lot of these salty comment, and if you think that's it's a good idea, just leave a comment down below. I know a lot of it's a good time for a lot of European and some other countries, right? Okay, so next we're gonna talk about Mashup. You know, like in Reservoir Raid, a lot of people complain that, like, hey, you know, it used to be like, okay, 5k versus 12k for the Mashup. For in the last like month or so, the Mashup has been very close. However, people still complain about, like, okay, man, so now the power score are close, but the hero generation is different. I mean, like, I'm having Gen 6, they still have Gen 5 as the best, and there's no competition in heroes, as you already know, for status survival. The higher hero generation usually a lot stronger. Okay, and so the devs say that is not, you know, they didn't think that the hero will come into play that much. So in the future they're gonna have to work on it. So in the future they're gonna you know, put those things in so that, you know, you don't get disadvantage on heroes. Okay, so I don't know why they just don't be like, oh, hey, you know, if you, I'm just gonna mash up state 1 to 200, because usually they came out together at the same time, right? They just within that, you know, not gonna be like, you know, 104 versus state 600. Even though power score are the same, we're gonna have a better heroes, and a lot of people just gonna say something, no matter what, right? So anyway, we're gonna move on, okay? Alright, so this one a lot of people wanted to hear too. So when will the World Event 2 Rise of Y.I.T.H happen in my state? Okay, so we recently launched a test of Y.I.T.H feature in our PTR server. Many players asking when the Y.I.T.H will become available in their state. I don't know, man. When they say many is mean like what? 3 people is many, or like more than one is many. I'm personally not a fan. You know, if they're just gonna release another like a 3 months series of the pretty much similar gameplay, and they say they will plan to release Y.I.T.H online in July. Okay, I'm sure it won't be like Nigo that people just gonna be like, man, when it's gonna come out in my state? I'm waiting. People just gonna be like, oh, okay, take your time. I mean, come out whenever, but I mean, would be a discussion for this one, for sure. I do have a few content that I like to say. And if you subscribe today and wait for that discussion, okay? Or you can join my Discord. We have a discussion on that one, alright? So next, your stage should finish all 4 weeks of event in the last stage named Final Hope. Then your state will be able to trigger Y.I.T.H season. The dev team is still working to fine-tune the detail of this feature. We will share more info about future plans and soon on our official fan page. So basically, they have not made the HQ yet. That's right, guys. This HQ, they have not made the HQ for Y.I.T.H yet. So I haven't seen it. I would assume it would be like a mushroom HQ somehow. Or like just a regular HQ with like a attachment of mushroom. We'll see how that goes. Alright, last one. Oh yes, I know, it's another things here. So skin store, if you have not watched my video on skin store, please do, because it's only released on the live server for about an hour. Okay, and we were able to grab this cool looking frame. Okay, that's the many other things that you can grab, but if you want to know more, I have a video on how that works. Okay, so and then it's disappear, and people be like, oh, okay, when are these supposed to be live, like came out for real? Okay, so for the moment, the dev team is still working on improving the detail of the skin store. This feature will be tested first in group of specially chosen state in July. Okay, it's not for everybody, but it will be like pretty much out for people to, you know, have a touch on it. If you want to know more, I have a video on that. Okay, guys, and again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.